Okay, let's run.
Vô tảng vô trong này hết. Đưa ra đây coi. Vô cùng là làm gì đó? Ba đưa ra đi mà tụi tao ngừng ở đây cái đi mà tôi đóng cho. Đi thưa ra coi. Không rồi.
The 1st Airborne Brigade had been moving well for the past couple of days. They had moved more than 40 miles up Highway 13 to the district town of Chontan. Only 15 miles from their objective, the besieged provincial capital at An Loc. Communist troops had moved in and around them. They had even managed to blow up the road south of Chontan. These men were weary. Their base camp had been heavily shelled, and they had been attacked on the ground for most of the night. The enemy was around in force, and they were close. The targets for the artillery fire were less than 500 yards away. But tired or not, their objective was still 15 miles north. So despite heavy enemy presence in the area, their commanders decided to move up the road. They didn't get very far. The column had barely advanced 500 yards when the North Vietnamese, who were hidden in the dense undergrowth, opened up with automatic weapons. The tanks and armored personnel carriers laid down a withering line of fire, but the North Vietnamese were well dug in. They were well armed, too. A B-40 rocket-propelled grenade hit one of the lead South Vietnamese tanks. The crew inside never had a chance. The column was thoroughly pinned down. Ground controllers called in airstrikes. Some of the bombs exploded within 300 yards of the highway. The South Vietnamese took what commanders called moderate casualties, at least 15 dead and more than 25 wounded. The troops were never able to get far enough into the brush to find any enemy dead. Because of the heavy fire, it was too dangerous to go in.
Almost 100 rounds hit An Loc in the 18 hours we were there. One hit killed 7 South Vietnamese soldiers. The official communique described the day's casualties as light. No one even pays attention to the sound of battle. It goes on all day. Bombs, rockets, cannon fire, shells. An Loc doesn't seem that dangerous a place, and getting out that's dangerous. We fly off low, right over the canopy of a rubber plantation, a favorite hideout for the The South Vietnamese have put 20,000 men into the battle for An Loc.
stopped and checked on the road by South Vietnamese patrols when they're coming south, in case they're disguised Viet Cong or North Vietnamese smuggling weapons into the Saigon area. But they usually have few possessions and tell stories of the war mounting to an unbearable level, forcing them to leave their homes. Some come from villages near An Loc, the provincial capital besieged by the communists and desperately defended by the South Vietnamese in one of the bloodiest battles of the war. Some refugees say they've been on the road for 3 or 4 days. And American Vietnamese troops on the highway have apparently virtually given up the task of reaching An Loc by road. Their main task is simply to keep the road as clear as possible for supplies going up to their regiment at Chon Ton, some 45 miles from Saigon. Probably only small units of North Vietnamese are harassing the road, but they tie down a lot of troops defending it. One big problem is that substantial units of South Vietnamese have now had to be moved well to the west of this area to counter the new threat towards Saigon coming on a new front in the Tay Ninh area. The South Vietnamese are not pulling back in face of the enemy, but they do seem to be in danger of being outmaneuvered.
Kon Tum has ceased to function as a city. Almost everything is closed in Kon Tum. There is very little food. What hasn't been destroyed by North Vietnamese artillery has been locked up or abandoned. Most of the people want to leave the city before the main attack comes, but there's no easy way out. The only road leading out of Kon Tum is controlled by the North Vietnamese. They also control the airfield. There are still thousands of civilians inside the city. They must wait for government helicopters, which never seem to come. When the evacuation helicopters do come, there is a great crush to get aboard.
It's like a mad scramble for the lifeboats of a sinking ship. This helicopter was so overloaded that it couldn't get airborne. People had to be pulled off bodily. Panic spreads easily in this tent city. No place is really safe when shrapnel starts flying. Little attempt has been made to build shelters for the citizens. Now airdrops by American planes have begun, an ominous sign. Most of the planes drop ammunition. None can actually land because communist troops are around the airfield. The dead, the dying and the wounded, they all come out by air. South Vietnamese losses are severe, but no one will give an accurate figure. It might be politically damaging for Saigon. Perhaps 1,000 North Vietnamese troops have already died around this city. The Chinooks fly a shuttle service to bring in supplies and take out people. Each one's airborne 10 hours a day.
The South Vietnamese push along Highway 13 to relieve An Loc has completely bogged down. These tanks and the troops with them have been here for almost 2 weeks. American advisors keep trying to persuade the South Vietnamese to push up the highway from this point 10 miles south of An Loc. The South Vietnamese are reluctant to move. Their commanders say they are worried about the North Vietnamese coming in behind them and cutting them off. The job of trying to clear out the North Vietnamese is left up to airstrikes and artillery. There are about 2 enemy battalions in the area.
Cái con hả? Này nó ba đó. Ở bên tạo bắt con kia hỏi làm cái gì? Bao giờ làm gì? Bao đang có thử vô tâm đi. Bỏ xanh cái gì đó.
Người ta nói cho người bị thương luôn, Mỹ Đông đi tôi nói cho bà đừng bị thương đi cho đây xe đây có.